Yo, good day, and welcome to another episode of the RotaFest podcast. We are coming to you live from Boise, Idaho. I was going to say as usual, but it is not as usual.
This year we've been all over the world. So,
dude, I was literally the other night, my wife and I were sitting on her bed, and our family does a family calendar, and Holly, my sister-in-law, does it every year, and she's like, "Can you send us some photos?" And so I'm trying to find photos, and it's just Houston, or Florida.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere, and I'm like, yeah, I guess we've been everywhere. So yeah. So anyway, we're super excited to be here.
So today we have our special guest, Mr. Sheldon Kaye from Mobile Tech Expo. So all things mobile tech today. How are you doing?
Good. How about you guys?
We are great. We are counting down the days to Mobile Tech Expo. We still have several events before that. So this weekend we are doing a shop crawl. We start out at Stephen Thompson's Detail Doctors, hit a number of shops, end up at the Rag Company. Going to be there with Sydney and Pete DuPlessis, bouncing chops, and then we're going to be at the IGL training with Mike Carlin
in Wisconsin. In Wisconsin in December, which is, it's always a family destination of Wisconsin in December.
I know.
So MT's coming up. It's not that far away. That's why we wanted to have you on now, because people should start prepping for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're like 62 days away, I think it is. So it's coming up real fast. I hope people are, starting to plan travel, get their reservations, get their tickets, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be the biggest mobile tech we've ever had. The show floor is already bigger than it ended last year, and we still have 2 months of sales. So huge shout out to Wheels, our sales guy, for getting a lot of new companies on that show floor. And sorry PDR guys, but it's almost all new detail companies.
So yes, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
This might be the year that detailing actually kind of breaks that 50-50 and starts to pushes the big ones. So
there you go. So the Gaylord, that's a good facility. We've been there before. If you have never been to Mobile Tech Expo, it is a fantastic, really pinpoint event. With automotive reconditioning technicians of all kinds. And what year is this for MTE?
I want to say it's the 23rd, because it would be the 24th, but we had to skip 21 because of COVID. Right. So
wow,
that's crazy. And we do need to take a minute and give a shout out to Kevin Halewood. He had a little bit of some health challenges.
Yep.
But it looks like he's on the upside, which is super awesome.
Yeah, he got to go home. He got a new heart.
He always had a good heart. So
yeah, but now he's got a different one. So
yeah.
And I was just looking at it, Sheldon, because this is the 16th year I've been to Mobile Tech Expo.
Wow.
In a row.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. That's nuts.
So let's talk about, we have Education Day.
Yep.
What's lining up for Education Day?
So much, and actually I had to add more education because we just didn't have enough on Thursday. So we're starting a brand new program this year on Wednesday that we're calling 101. So it's very intro if you're looking to get into the industry, or for detailers, if you're looking to kind of see what PDR is all about. There's going to be a glue pull session of really just bare bones basic. This is more theory, how you do it, a little bit of hands-on demo. But even though it's really designed for people just breaking into the industry, it might be good for some detail guys to check out. Because if you can learn to glue pull a couple small dents, that's a huge value add for your business. It's a very quick process once you learn it.
Well, and I like that idea of introducing them to that aspect of the auto recon industry, because either they can choose to adopt it as something that they want to do in their skill set, or it gives them a leverage point to go and talk to other PDR guys in their network that they then could collaborate with on projects.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what MT has always been about, that symbiotic relationship between the industries. And you find a guy that can scratch your back and he'll throw you business as well. So
yeah. And I think the key to that is that there's so many people that years ago, like ancient times, 15 years ago, everybody was focused on one thing, right? The wheel guy just did wheels, the PDR guy just did PDR, and detailers just did detailing. And now everybody's starting to do add-ons because they realize, hey, most folks want to go to a one-stop shop. They don't want to bounce all over the world to get, like, well, I got to get the dents pulled by this guy, and then I need to go get the bumper repainted over here, and then I can go to my detail guy. It's like, no, just take it in, get it done. So I think that's a big key. If you're going to MTE, there's so many people we've seen walk in there and go, man, I never expected that I would be doing X. And then they went and saw some education day. Super valuable. Education day is fantastic. It's in Florida. It's in the winter. You're going to have fun. So go. We are going to be there in full force. We are actually bringing our mobile. It was such a huge hit at the SEMA show, our mobile podcast booth, that we're going to do that again.
Shout out to Flex.
Yeah, Flex with their
Chris Metcalf hooked us up. So
awesome. we're going to be bringing that in. And we will be both in our booth right across the aisle from Car Candy. You can't miss them. They have the really wicked cool van.
Yes, they do.
And then we are going to be doing those as well. And we have somebody that'll be in the booth, and we'll be outside of the booth, and we'll be all over the place. So
we're actually coming in a day early because there's actually a new event this year that Randy Hobson is kicking off, right? They're having Fish Derby.
Yep.
So we will be there with Detail Solutions Podcast, Alex Russell, as well as the CEO of 3D Products. I know for sure. I know it's going to be a bit, and Randy's talked to me at that. He goes, it's going to be a bit heavy on the PDR side, but I'm trying to create a kind of a fun event for everybody to kind of get together. And I'm not a big fisherman, but I'm like, what the heck?
Is that why they're bringing me? Because it's a little heavy on the PDR side and they want to balance it out. I'm ballast. Is that what it is? I'm the ballast. So
I'm so jealous. I wish I could go fish with you guys. It sounds like so much fun. It sounds like a great thing Randy's trying to do. So
so we're gonna be there early. And then we will be attending and kind of slipping in. We're going to do, like I said, some stuff a little different this year. We're going to, we're not actually putting on an education day, but we're going to be taking our mobile cart around and kind of giving you just a little snippet of what some of these educations days are all about.
Are you and Dustin not doing an education day?
No, we never got accepted.
I thought, what's up with that?
I know.
They
didn't tell us we could do
How do you know?
Stay out of the education. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it wasn't you guys. It was the IDA. So we are going to be there. The IDA is going to be there. We're doing our regular. Now, are we doing the MTE Awards are which night?
That'll be Thursday night, and we will be doing the Golden Mic that night as well. And nominations for Golden Mic are going to start, I believe, Saturday, actually, because we're supposed to open the 1st of December. So we'll probably drop that email on Saturday.
Awesome. And then on Friday night, the IDA will have its business meeting and awards gala.
Banquet,
and man, Dustin Jackson and I are hosting it. So
nice.
It's going to be
all
fun.
bets are off.
I'm really happy we didn't overlap this year. So MTE Awards Thursday, IDA Friday, just to make sure everyone can go to what they need to. So.
Yeah, and that's going to be fantastic. So everybody go out, get your tickets. There are some reasons that people, they just physically can't go to all of the events. But if you have the opportunity to go to all of the events and experience all of this stuff, you gain so much from going to MT. I know there's a lot of chatter out there on the internet of, which show should I go to if I could only go to one? Most of the time people say MTE just because SEMA is a fabulous thing, but it's too much, and you physically can't see everything. But at MTE, it is really focused, pinpoint on our industry, on automotive reconditioning, mobile. Everybody's going to be there. By that point, I'm not going to speak for them, but I think that new Rupes tool will probably be out. The pre-orders are going nuts.
They've doubled their pre-order expectations.
Yeah, the pre-orders is like $200 and some dollars off. So if you were thinking about getting one of those.
Really?
Oh, it's $200 off.
Get that, baby.
So great specials going on. So anything else going on that's like not normal at MTE this year?
Well, we talked about the 101s. That's that Wednesday. And because we were having that, we figured, why don't we have an opening party Wednesday night? So if you are there early for Education Day, if you've ever been to the Gaylord, there's a very middle spot called the Fort. And in this fort, we're going to have free beer for anyone with that's with MTE. We'll have a registration so you get your badge early, kind of like we've always done at the Rosen at the bar. You know, we kind of had a reg area, but this year, why not? Let's just give people some free drinks and get the party started.
So
that will be Wednesday
Mike
night.
Grimes and Kirk
Mike
Evans.
Grimes and Kirk Evans, they will definitely be
They
taking
will
that.
take you up on free beer, man. It's like crazy.
And
That's
big
actually-
thank you to Owner's Pride for sponsoring that one. So
Oh, nice.
it's
That's
pretty
actually-
cool. The Gaylord has some neat features we've never had access to. Like all the beers are poured from the bottom, so it has a little magnet that kind of closes it. And all those, every party has a sponsor, so you'll get magnets with different people's logos to collect. So,
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
That's
And
really cool.
I heard from Kirk Evans that that's his favorite flavor of beer is free.
cold, yeah. There's free, then there's cold.
Well, yeah, free and cold. But you take them in that order. If it's
Exactly.
warm and it costs, you take the, you
Yeah,
got it figured out. But so this is a big year for MT. Like you said, you got more booth space, you got more people coming. There's so many new products that have been released or are going to be released. It just seems like the industry is really going through some huge stuff. We talked to Doug Reed, who's developed a new
Oh yeah,
thing.
he's
You've got
7 new products.
Flex
coming
is
out.
going
Yeah.
nuts. Billy Vargas has got all kinds of stuff coming out. I think that it's a good. The industry has kind of come out of that COVID thing, and we figured out how to continue to move forward. So, anything else we got?
So
going on
let's
that's
talk
special?
about the 2 days that are the expo, right?
Right.
You mentioned you got more people. How many suppliers currently are going to be there?
I want to say we're up to 137 now, and
Holy
generally I know
crap.
we still have a couple more that are like we're holding booths for. So we should be well over into the 150s by the show.
Nice.
Dude.
Like I mentioned, a lot of these are new. They're new polish companies, new coating, and then we're getting a lot more of the PPF film stuff. So
Yeah.
I know
Which
that's
I think
so
is-
hot still.
Yeah, that's going to be the next thing that we're going into, because people are, there's a difference between a vinyl wrap and PPF, but they're starting to make now vinyl wraps out of PPF, and it's going to be
Exactly.
a lot there. So anyway, people really need to go. If you got any questions, for sure you can hit up, I'm sure MTE and or Sheldon. You can get
Yep.
us. There's going to be some scrolling stuff at the bottom here for the mobiletechexpo.com.
Yep.
Go out and subscribe to our channel. We'll be mentioning it from now through, all the way through up until the show. We'll be talking about it. Again, it's literally, it's like the premier event for our industry. So if you're on the fence about it, you just need to get off the damn fence and go.
And besides, you can warm your bones and go to Florida.
Yeah, hopefully the weather's nice. Every day after the expo closes, or for our awards on Thursday and then Friday, right when it closes, there's a nice grass area right outside the expo hall. So we'll have tables set up, free beer out there for everyone. Then we'll also, because it's a lawn, we're gonna have lawn games, like horseshoe and stuff like that. So it should be a little fun.
This is shaping up. Free beer and lawn darts at MTE.
Yeah, can't beat it.
Nerf lawn darts.
Dude, I have so many memories of lawn darts, man. That's funny. So I don't
Yeah.
even think they sell those.
Oh, they don't.
anymore
They can't.
because-
They can't. They literally can't.
Because kids like me were throwing them at each other.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't have lawn darts anymore. But you can make them on your own.
So what else is in store? I mean, you got the opening night on Wednesday. You got the 101 for Auto Recon Pros. You got Education Day. You got 2 days of expo awesomeness.
You got a fishing tournament before.
You got fishing tournament before, and you got free beer
free beer every night.
every night.
Every
So what else?
Well, there's a little, we haven't really talked about this a lot, but at MTE, we have the PDR Den Olympics, and
Yeah.
people keep asking for some kind of detail competition.
Right.
And, that sparked a lot of discussion and thought, but we're not going to actually have a true competition this year, but we're going to have some hoods there, and we're going to try a couple things. So we're going to kind of have like a mock demo of what could be for the future and get people's feedback and kind of create this as a community, not just us saying this is how it's going to be. So
Yeah.
Jason Bruno's helping out with this. He has some hoods ready. We're going to kind of do some testing to figure out how we would judge this. Would it be fair? Would it be way too subjective? So I think it's gonna be really cool to get some community feedback on where this could go in the future.
Yeah, I think what you ought to do is get some windshields, right, and tape them off in squares, and then see if people can clean it in one pass.
Oh no, no. Nobody would sign up.
Dude,
everybody hates glass. So
yeah, I know that's what will be fun about it. Everybody hates glass, and it would really test the skills of the person.
That's right.
And the product. So
And the product, yeah.
Jason Bruno in the hood.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to it, and we want to give a shout out to your team. Wheels is absolutely amazing. He's always helpful. He's always reaching out and being kind and supportive to us. So we have to give him what you say. Glass polishing sucks.
Not if you have the right tools, Sarah.
That's why I think it would
Not
be
if you have the right tools.
That's why I think it would be a great competition.
Yeah.
So
this has been our experience with MTE has been just phenomenal the whole time. The crew is always really, the more we've gotten involved with you with the podcast side of things and some of the events where we've had the stage and been bringing people up, it's just absolutely been, it's just cool to have an event that's so focused on our industry. And I think that is the thing is going there and meeting people and seeing the products. You can get your hands on all the products. You can go talk to, all of the industry leaders like Jody and Rod from Road FS. I mean, my God, it's just that's worth the price of admission right there.
Dude, you want people to come. You don't want to repel them.
Hey, they'll come, man. So you can show up. You can talk to us. You can talk to Sheldon. You'll be on the floor. Go there, talk to all the people you've always wanted to meet, ask the questions, see all the new products. I mean, there are new, what do we say, 3 or 4 new polishers that came out this year that are going to be there. There are several new pad innovations that have come out. Some of which just blew me away. I mean, I thought foam was foam, but when you start talking to these guys at Lake Country and Buff and Shine and Rupes about the way that they've got these, pieces in there that help it when it goes side to side. And I mean, it's just crazy. So you're going to want to get there and do that. Get all the videos, go to the mobiletechexpo.com and, get involved. Because I think this is kind of one of those things that the enhancement of your business is only going to be what you put into it, right? So if you go to MTA and you just absorb everything, you're going to gain more out of it.
Absolutely. And if you are thinking about doing the education classes, if you're on the fence, I think I've never heard anyone ask for a refund because they didn't like the content. Everyone can find something. We have so many different tracks. This year, we're piloting a new software that's going to live translate one of the rooms into Spanish in real time. And it's
cool.
It's this AI stuff. It's mind blowing how accurate and fast it is. So eventually we're actually going to do that in every classroom and even have it. If you speak a different language, you can get it on your phone.
Whoa. Did you just say AI is going to be translating it real time?
Yeah. It's mind blowing.
That is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing, because years ago, Rod and I worked on a project where this guy wanted to be able to have a microphone that would translate in real time an event.
Right.
And now have the capabilities to extend, to all different languages and people. That is huge. And I think that's one of the big drivers for the International Detailing Association is to be able to create a community of professionals that are elevating the game, setting standards, right? And to have technology be such a key part of that is huge. I mean, Rod and I have been waving the banner for software for businesses since 08, 09, right? So a long time. And it has such a huge impact. And it's exciting to see, these new things coming on board that are making the experience even better for an event like Mobile Tech Expo.
Yeah, because I think last year we started adding just some sessions in Spanish, which is great. But if we can get this live translation to Spanish and then any language on your own personal device or in your headphones, which is coming down the pipeline, I think it's really going to broaden our audience and bring more people into our community.
I think people don't realize the value of having something in somebody's native language. As when Jody does a lot of, speaking in Spanish and talks to people, and we do some podcasts.
It lights people up.
Yeah, it enhances it
lights
because
people up.
that's what your brain thinks in a language, and it's not a natural thing to think in a different language. So
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah. The translation is fantastic. Some industry words are a little rough, as you'd kind of expect. But the cool thing with this company I'm working with, as we start identifying some of those key words that we know are going to be used a lot, we can actually override what their auto translate would be and put in our own translation. So eventually we should be able to get this dialed in. So I'm pretty hyped because I'm a tech nerd at the end of the day. So
yeah,
dude, that is absolutely amazing. Well, is there anything else that you want to share with us that people should come?
Well, Kevin Halewood, as you mentioned, had some health stuff. He's at home. I'm not going to even if he tries, I'm not going to let him come to the show. He needs to rest and get healthy. So this is going to be the first MT he's ever missed. So we already have a couple programs in place where one of my staff is going to ride around on a scooter with an iPad, FaceTiming him. So people will still be able to talk to Kevin, and we're going to have some booths set up where you can come and chat with him. So make sure you come say hi to Kevin if you're at the show, or
we'll have to try to do a podcast with Kevin on the iPad.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Broadcast it out. So.
Yeah, we should definitely schedule that. That'd be awesome. So.
But the Gaylord is new. It's going to be a little learning curve. It's a very large property. We're going to try to have enough signs and directionals to get people oriented and get people around. But bear with us a little bit. It's a large space. We don't have all the space like we did at the Rosen, so there will be another group in there. But
we're going to that one.
Yeah.
We're going to. Okay, I wasn't connecting the dots.
We've been there.
Yes.
But MTE's never been there.
No, MTE's never been here. This is new for us.
We went there.
Yeah,
it's given us a chance to grow because it's big, but it is a little more like education's on one level and the show floor's on another. So we're going to have a lot of science.
Yeah, it is pretty smancy. Right. I mean, Rod Pusey and Jody Cedric are going to show up. So
that's right. Ready. I mean, I won't be in a tuxedo, but I'm probably going to wear underwear. So
please do.
It's that pristine of a place. So
Well, and then if you want to stay there, the rooms are beautiful. If you go through our link, it's $250, and that includes the resort fee that gets you into the amazing pool and water slides. They have that like surfing simulator on the water, and probably. I mean, it's a really nice water park, so bring the kids.
That sounds fun.
And they're letting detailers in.
And I'm bringing my bathing suit, baby.
Yeah. We have a 2-year contract. I hope they don't kick us out after 1 year.
That's right.
That's awesome.
We're done. You're out.
Well, we're super excited. So, guys, if you have not got things organized to go yet, it is February 1st through the 3rd. Go out to mobiletechexpo.com and make sure that you register for Education Day. It will be worth the money that you spend, hands down. I mean, it is a phenomenal event. And plus, you're going to have 137 plus suppliers that are targeted to help your business that are going to be highlighting their products. Yep. Of course, RotoFest is going to be there. We're bringing Ben with us, who will be dedicated to showing you guys RotoFest software. Rod, and as you know, we'll be bouncing around and talking to people. So it's going to be an awesome thing.
Go out, subscribe to this channel, RotoFS on YouTube, and you'll hear any updates if anything happens. If Sheldon lets us know there's some crazy thing, like, I don't know, some famous person's going to show up, or, there's 250,000.
I thought we were
we are the famous people.
Besides you.
Check the comments real quick. There's a question down on the bottom.
All right, let's go take a look at this.
Somebody wanted to know something about Richard. If you want to know about some stuff going on in the Midwest, get a hold of us. Just email us and we'll talk to you about some other events. They're not as big as MTE, but there are events going on all over. Like Sheldon was talking about some of these summits and smaller detailing summits.
Yep.
So get a hold of us and we can talk to you about some of those things.
Yeah,
so anyway,
pop-ups all over the country, which we want to help support. So
anything else you want to throw in there, Sheldon, before we break?
No, just like we said, get your passes quick. Education Day might sell out. It's a little tight on space. We do have a lot of room to move people around, but if you're if you're going to go, make sure you get your pass soon. I would hate to book something and then we're sold out for education. So
Yeah.
we really don't want to overcrowd the rooms and make it uncomfortable for people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Awesome.
thank you, man. We are super looking forward to it. And this week, obviously, we have Sheldon Kaye from Mobile Tech Expo. Please go out and get registered. Next week, Mike from PDP Products will be our guest. So make sure to tap in.
Yep. And this Saturday,
we'll also be doing some live.
This Saturday, we're going to be doing some live stuff. So again, go out and subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're going to be live at some. It's a shop crawl. There's I think 6 or 7 locations we're going to be going to this weekend, and then we're going to end at the Rad Company, and we'll be podcasting the whole thing. So
it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much, Sheldon.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. Really enjoyed this.
Yep. And
Talk to you
guys,
later.
we will check you same time, same bad channel just next week. See ya.